Yes, people, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my 31-day challenge where I speak in front of the camera every single day to get better and more confident. If you're here for the first time, my name's Enoch, and if you're here returning, as usual, thank you for being here, thank you for following, thank you for always showing up. It means the absolute world to me. Today's episode, we're on day 22 or day 23, one of the two. I can't remember when. I'm pretty sure it's day 22. We're going to stick to day 22. And today's episode is all about inspiration, and what does that mean to me? What does that mean to you guys? So when you hear the word inspiration or inspire, what is that? What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Is it footballers, athletes? Is it artists? Is it friends, family? Is it just nature? What falls under that umbrella or category of inspiration? Everyone's is all going to be different. My inspirations might be different to yours. Yours are going to be different to the next person. But through life, I feel like we find ourselves pulling inspiration from various different avenues and various different places to keep us going and striving to be better and to do better. For myself, especially, like I know I always tend to pull inspiration from friends, family, like for example my older sister. She's always paving the way. She's always doing things before myself and my little sister. So that's someone I've always like looked up to. My mom, how hardworking she is, the way she's grounded us as children and raised us, and just shown us like so many different life skills. My friends, the way they hustle, the way they get through life, the way they support me as friends inspires me to support them the same kind of way, and more. I get inspiration from footballers. I played football my whole life, so admiring their personality traits, the consistency, the dedication to the sport. I take inspiration from just nature in itself. God created the world, and the way it's so beautiful that you literally sometimes it's hard to fathom and imagine a world where it's not as beautiful as it is. But once you go out and you see so many different characteristics, just the cycles of life, the sun, the moon, the rotation of the stars, everything about that, there's always something you can pull from that inspiration. The reason I'm saying this is because yesterday I watched a film, it's like a documentary. I've touched on Yes Theory before, which is the YouTube channel of a community of just like-minded people who want to seek discomfort, which is one of their sayings and one of their brands, who want to say yes to different opportunities that you normally don't say yes to, to get yourself out of your comfort zone, for you to talk to strangers and talk to different people. You know, I really align and relate to their philosophy. So they have a little documentary called Project Iceman. If you've heard of it, if you haven't heard of it, go check it out. Literally, it's really, really good. Honestly, I encourage you to go watch it. But to give you like a summary of how it goes without spoiling it for you, there's a guy from Denmark, I believe he's from. Anders. His name's Anders. So Anders is from Denmark, and he's a triathlon athlete. If you've ever heard of the Ironman Challenge, he basically competes in that. He's only ever done maybe like two or three, but he decides to go above and beyond the limits of what the norm is, and he decides to do an Iceman, which is like the Ironman challenge, but he takes it to the extreme level and does it in Antarctica. Never been done before, but obviously wants to challenge and push past the boundaries of what he's capable of and what other people think is capable as well. Because a lot of people within that documentary say, no, it's never been done, no one can do it, it's too challenging, the weather, the climate, the challenges, logistical challenges in itself just to get there and complete this, like you can't do it. And obviously through the whole documentary, you'll see how he sets himself up through the vision of wanting to inspire and having a vision of how he wants to complete this challenge, to then setting down the small incremental steps and goals and targets before eventually trying to achieve this goal of doing the Iceman in Antarctica. I'm not going to ruin how everything goes along, but as I said, Go watch it. It's like an hour and 20 minutes long. It's free. It's on YouTube. You know, the man didn't pay me to say this. I'm just saying it because I really did pull some inspiration from this, and it's funny that I watched it now, and it came out recently as well. And I'm watching it now, stepping into 2024. It's actually giving me, that urge, that feeling to go out and do more, because I know that I can still push myself, further than my boundaries that I set myself. And I was looking into the definition of inspire, what it actually means, the definition of inspire. And to inspire, it means to fill someone with the positive feeling or urge to have the ability to do something. And, that takes me back to 2024 and the things that I want to achieve in 2024, and just having that innate belief to know that I can do it. It's given me even more, momentum and more courage and more belief in myself that, if I put in the hard work, if I put the right steps in place, I should be able to achieve, achieve my targets and goals for next year. So that's definitely inspired me even more to go harder in 2024. I'm gonna be looking back at this video next year and thinking, yo, you did well, bro. Like you said, you set out that you're gonna do this, and you managed to do it. So yeah, that's definitely one thing that I took from yesterday's documentary, but also just watching the documentary as well. It reminded me to, put myself into environments where it breathes and it makes me grow. Within the video, within the documentary, sorry, like you saw him at the start go from doing a river swim in like -2, -3, even colder degree temperatures, and only being able to do it for 30 seconds, to then being able to do, 500 yards to a kilometer swim in these ice cold temperatures for like, I think like 11, 12, 13 minutes. Obviously, he's carrying on, pushing his body to the extremes. I remember the first clip when I watched the video, he did 30 seconds, came out, and then the next clip after he must have done like a minute and 15 seconds. Bro came out of the water and his whole body was red. He went from white to red. Like his whole body changed colors. And I was thinking, this guy is mad. This guy is mad. Don't listen. You're not gonna see me doing Iceman. Like I'm not even trying to do that. But I saw his body go from white to red, bro. I was like, yo. And this is only a minute in these temperatures, and he has to do a 4 kilometer swim. Yeah, this guy's mad. But anyway, go watch the documentary, man. You see what I'm talking about. Anyway, so another thing that I got from the documentary was it's not about the destination, it's about the journey through. So it's not about where you start or where you finish, but the person that you become in between. The steps that you have to take to get from A to B, the discipline, the consistency, the the resilience, the determination that you need to power through. You're gonna have ups and downs, whatever you want to achieve. Life's not easy. There's certain things in life, anything that is worth having doesn't come easy. So you are gonna get those downs, you are gonna get those highs, and then back down. But through all that, when you look back at the small incremental, achievements that you've had throughout the time, sometimes they might be big, but the person that you become within that time frame, from getting from A to B, that's the most important bit. I remember through 30 seconds, I don't even have time to tell the story. Listen, I'm gonna cut it here. We'll pick this up tomorrow. I've got a story you can tell that I always reflect back, and it taught me so many different lessons. But mostly, the kind of person that you become in between is the is the most important thing. So we'll pick this up tomorrow, day 23, I think we're on. Apart from that, thanks for watching till the end. I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. And as always, peace, love. See you on the next page.